Hello everyone, and welcome to my bold and beautiful official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The Monday, February 26 spoilers for Bold and the Beautiful indicate that Steffy Forrester will be terrified that Sheila Carter is getting closer. Steffy recently gave Sheila a hard hit in the face and went on a rant in her apartment, even though she is aware of how dangerous she is. Sheila became enraged more than she had in a long time as a result of it, which started a fight. On Monday's B&B episode, Sheila will begin to worry about the repercussions of Steffy letting her crazy side run wild. Steffy will get a strong sense of impending doom and realize she needs to be ready for anything. Deacon Sharp, in the meantime, is concerned about Sheila's next move because she has pulled off another disappearing trick. According to teasers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Deacon has reason to be concerned because Sheila has already visited the Cliff home. Sheila is spying outside of that location, and she has already revealed her deadly intentions for Steffy. But as it happens, Sheila is the one destined for failure. This plot is poised to spiral out of control, possibly making Steffy appear guilty, at least in Finn's eyes. Finn will speak unexpectedly with Hope Logan, Annika Noel, who will eventually become his confidant in the interim. Reluctant to hear Steffy's constant babble about burying his birth mother, Finn will inform Hope on his true sentiments. After Steffy confronted Sheila, Finn intervened to keep the peace with her, but it seems that he holds some of the guilt for her going over there and stirring up trouble. It's intriguing that these two are growing closer, since Hope will likely listen to Finn's confession on Monday's episode and provide him with the necessary support. Finn's burgeoning relationship with Hope may portend some unsettling news for Steffy and Finn, whose relationship is about to encounter some major obstacles. In any event, Steffy will continue to concentrate on countering Sheila's danger, so watch for her to throw a possibly fatal curveball shortly. Young and the Restless spoilers indicate that Lauren Fenmore Baldwin is all too familiar with Nikki Newman's struggles. Lauren is constantly reminded of the turmoil she had to put up with while Sheila Carter was in town by Jordan's cunning schemes. Of course, it goes without saying that Sheila's stay in Genoa City has been discussed recently on The Bold and the Beautiful. John Finnegan has pushed Sheila to return to GC, or really anywhere else, since he doesn't want his biological mother to be in Los Angeles. We can't help but think of how amazing it would be for Sheila to return to Genoa City, particularly if she ran across someone with whom she had a great deal of similarities. Sheila and Jordan would be the most menacing couple, wouldn't they? There's no assurance that Jordan will survive this final round of confrontation with the Newmans, given the dark undertones dropped about her throughout the discourse. But a lot of fans would really love to see Jordan turn into a regular antagonist who shows up from time to time to wreak more havoc. When Y&R needs a little excitement, they may bring out Jordan, a very fascinating figure, for additional horror. Jordan is fascinating on her own, but imagine how fascinating things could get if she teamed up with the notorious Sheila Carter. If Sheila and Jordan had the chance to work together, they might cause a lot of harm. Jordan's most recent disguise reminds me of one Sheila wore on B&B while she was on the run, which serves as another example of how similar these characters are. When it comes to the extent they will go to exact retribution, Sheila and Jordan are similar to each other. Sheila is notorious for relapsing into harmful behavior, even though she is now acting as though she has changed and is living a changed life in Los Angeles. Sheila may very well return to Genoa City at some time and cause even more mayhem. In that case, it would be fantastic to have Jordan and Sheila's stories cross, causing mayhem and a dubious lifelong alliance. Spoilers for The Young and the Restless indicate that Sheila may return to Y&R at some point, so we'll keep you informed of any developments. Bold and the Beautiful teasers for the upcoming 2 weeks, from February 26 to March 8, John Finnegan will have to make a confession. Finn will confide in Hope Logan about Steffy Forrester's altercation with Sheila Carter during the week of February 26-March 1. Finn may oppose to Steffy taking things further after learning that Kelly Spencer was in Sheila's orbit, because he will be honest about his true feelings regarding that argument. Additionally, Steffy made it apparent that she desired Sheila's death, so Finn can acknowledge to Hope that he disagrees with her statement. Steffy will be feeling quite uneasy about what's going to happen in the meantime. Steffy won't be able to shake her worries about Sheila unleashing mayhem, since there will be a foreboding atmosphere at the Cliff home. Liam Spencer and Deacon Sharp will then argue over Sheila's propensity for losing her mind. Sheila's erratic conduct will cause Liam and Deacon to argue, especially because they won't know where she is. There will be a significant bump in their relationship once Steffy and Finn part ways. There will be an obstacle that Finn and Steffy must overcome, which will connect to the upcoming chaos with Sheila. Finn will eventually get updates from Steffy on a shocking development, so when she gives her version of events, he will lose it. Carter Walton will also have some amazing news for Thomas and Ridge Forrester in other places. When Steffy and Sheila's conflict flares up again, Hope will let Brooke Logan know, but in the end, they'll discover that the situation has become much worse. Naturally, given that the program is undoubtedly attempting to keep the specifics of what transpires a secret, all of this sounds rather mysterious. The main idea here, though, seems to be that Steffy will do something that puts Sheila in danger, which will lead to a tangle of allegations and divergent opinions. Following the event, Ridge and Thomas would logically go with Team Steffy, while Finn will ally himself with Sheila and seem to believe Steffy let her desire to kill Sheila to take precedence. Don Martin's character, Deputy Chief Bradley Baker, will participate in the inquiry and ultimately respond to Ridge's request. Will Deputy Chief Baker see this as a case of self-defense, or will Steffy be arrested over this mess? Whatever the case, once the dust settles a little, Finn will find himself at Sheila's flat in despair. Hope will intervene to comfort Finn as he harbors resentment at Steffy for going too far. The relationship between Finn and Hope may become even closer throughout the week of March 4 to 8. Hope is shown in the program as a friend who, if B and B are prepared to allow it, may develop into a romantic relationship. Steffy may possibly have some legal problems based on how the probe turns out. Sheila, on the other hand, has demonstrated that she has 9 lives and a talent for winning against the odds. Even when everything seems hopeless, it's hard to think this is the character's last chance. This is especially true now, because Sheila recently had a meeting with a former acquaintance. It was mentioned several times, therefore it's possible that the program may let this enigmatic character to work with Sheila on a new storyline. According to spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, there will be a lot going on over the next 2 weeks, so be sure to catch all the highs and lows. Finn will confess how he really feels about that fight, so he may object to Steffy escalating things after finding out Kelly Spencer was in Sheila's orbit. Steffy also made it clear that she wanted Sheila's demise, so Finn might admit to Hope that he has an issue with her declaration. Meanwhile, Steffy will have a terrible feeling about what's ahead. There'll be an ominous vibe at the Cliff House, so Steffy won't be able to get rid of her fears about Sheila causing chaos. Next, Deacon Sharp and Liam Spencer will get into an argument about Sheila's tendency to go off the rails. Liam will bicker with Deacon about Sheila's volatile behavior, especially since neither of them will know where she is. Over with Steffy and Finn, they'll hit quite a speed bump as a couple. There'll be a challenge that lands in Finn and Steffy's path, so that'll tie in with the Sheila mayhem that's on the way. At some point, Steffy will give Finn updates on a shocker, so he'll flip out when she shares her side of the story. Elsewhere, Carter Walton will have some stunning news for Ridge Forrester and Thomas Forrester as well. Hope will bring Brooke Logan in the loop on Steffy and Sheila's feud erupting again, but they'll eventually find out that things have gotten even worse. Of course, all of this sounds very cryptic since the show's obviously trying to preserve the details of what happens. Thanks for watching if you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.